On the drive, cover, should have stopped it, didn't stop it. Very short square here, and that's 4.
That with Tuffy, is he happy with that?
On the pull, picked it up very early, whipped it square. We've mentioned it's a short boundary. They wouldn't have stopped that anywhere.
The size of the boundary didn't have too much to do with it. Blewett's favourite shots, and that'll be a little shock for Shane Bond, because he'd be used to bowling that length and having someone just defend it.
On the drive, Blewett, that looked very nice off the bat, and even better as it collides with the fence.
Well, boundaries on either side.
There's plenty of people in the members, plenty of kids on display. Blewett on the drive, through the covers, superbly struck. It's a long boundary out there, Tomo, but it raced away.
Yeah, no, he loves the drive, Greg Blewett. And there's probably no better exponent when he's in full flight too as well. Just a nice, juicy half volley. You don't want to be bowling them to Greg Blewett. He started off, well, a little slowish, I suppose, but these last few overs, he's just started to get his feet working, and once they get working, everything comes together.
He's in fine touch, undefeated on 30 at the moment. He's already made over 300 runs this season. Again he goes, this time square. It was in the air for a couple of moments, but it absolutely flashed past point.
Yes, it was a little bit behind point, wasn't it? Just the width there from the bowler. And he has just jumped straight onto this. Watch, you'll see the width I mean. Not a half volley, he's just hammered that. Short of the fielder there, wasn't in the air, it was only in the air for half that distance, but too wide for him as well.
In the air, over the top. No third man in place. It won't get to the fence, it'll pull up, but they've got 2, they're coming back for 3. They'll probably get 4. Maybe they could have, they are coming back.
And not that good a player on the front foot down the ground. But by gee, this guy is, though. Do not bowl short outside off stump to Greg Blewett, because that's what happens to you. And they're just starting to lose the plot here, the Kiwis, a little bit. And he's very, very strong out there. Watch his back foot this time. Actually got across a little bit to that off stump on the toes and away, and that goes for 4. That's the reason why he didn't get the inside edge. Just got a bit lazy on one the previous over. Now he's on 48, 7 boundaries.
On the drive, that's 52. He'll get at least 3. They may even run 4. They're very good between the wickets. And back they'll come for 4. And the milestones are racking up now for Greg Blewett.
Certainly are. Fantastic 50. But geez, he looks good today. Looks confident at the crease. Very, very well played. Started off aggressively. His first 18 runs come off 18 balls. Shots than that.
On that had some air and gets put away beautifully through the covers. Threw it up. Offered the challenge. It was accepted.
Yes, a good piece of batting here from Greg Blewett. Just stretching his back a little bit. Been spending too much time at the crease for the last week or so. The Tory tossed it up into the breeze. Blewett just waited on it and hammered it through the covers. He's looking in pretty ominous form at the moment.
Blewett drives again. This time he does pick the gap. Well, Bond over-pitched. It had been an excellent over up till now. But the last ball is a half volley. Gets hit for 4. It's 1 for 131. It used to be a lot of all-run 5s here, especially if you and I were chasing him.
And a chance going straight through first slip. I think it bounced in front, but pitch the ball up, you get the chances. Not really having that much luck at the moment. Well, get that. Fetch that. Keep bowler wide outside off stump. Sooner or later, this guy's going to get you through the offside field, and if you're going to do that to Greg Blewett, you might be better off in having a actual boundary rider out there.
Well, yeah, if they want to get him on strike and give him 1, you want to bowl that wide, but it's just a poor delivery. That's short and wide. You know, it's... We talked about the good balls they bowl. Well, Blewett was forcing into the gully. That ball's much closer to off stump.
Down the ground, good shot. Very good shot. They'll get 4. They'll run 4 anyway. If they run really how they might get 5. Oh, that's bad luck for Blewett. Only goes for 4. I have ran a 5 here 3 or 4 times, actually. Down the ground and up and over. Good shot. Very good shot. That'll get him along to 98. Down the ground. He had enough. I'm not trying to pierce the field. Let's go over the top.
It was a good shot, wasn't it? Good forceful shot here from Blewett. He's used his feet well today, and none better than this shot there. It's a beautiful shot. It's a bit like one of his drives yesterday. Played golf yesterday, and he gives him a fair whack too, Greg Blewett, when he gets on the tee, and that's exactly what it looked like there.
What's he off, 3 or 4?
4, I think. Yep.
He hits him a long way, I know that. On 98. And that'll be it. That'll be his 100. A fantastic knock. He'll be running very hard here to try to see if it might go all the way to the boundary. It is. He's 38th first class 100, and he's 3rd in 3 matches. And the South Australians, his teammates, rejoice. Not too many New Zealanders are clapping there, but it is a very good knock, and that's all he can do, Jeff, to put his hand up and put his name up in lights for the selectors.
Yeah, I feel happy for him there, Blue. He's a good bloke, and there it is. That's the 100 ball. Full toss there, Salzberger, but he's placed it good. It's not a big gap there through wide mid-wicket, and he's got it way beautifully there, and he's hit it probably a 6 on any other ground.
And so it should go for 4. That was a poor delivery. Just dragged it down. Whether he's not happy with his grip or whatever, but that you can't bowl those to a guy who's on 100.
No, not at Adelaide Oval especially, giving him room outside off stump. Look at this. I'd love to get that ball, I think, even at my age. But he's put it away pretty well. He's put it right through the gap. Greg Blewett just gave himself a little bit more room. Another boundary.
And there's a chance for caught behind, and he's walked and he's gone. So the 5th wicket has fallen here on a ball that he just tried to run. By gee, he'd be disappointed getting out like that, even though it was a very good catch to Adam Perori. So that ends a delightful innings for Greg Blewett, and Salzberger gets his first wicket.
Well, he's just hit him for 4, and then the very next ball, is it an arm ball? Just goes straight on. Well, it comes, and he just gets an edge on it. He's just trying to run it down there. Here, and look again from behind. Just tries to run it down, pass slip, doesn't get the nick on. Perori takes the catch. 5 for 195.